So here's another quick tutorial. This seems to be helping people out, so I'm going to do what I can. I just opened an image that I purchased in a bundle. It's like 150 SVGs that I got somewhere. So this is how it came when I opened it, and I want to do a mock-up for a customer. So let's say they want a black glitter for going on and teen, and they want a pink glitter for the heart and a purple glitter for the rest. We're just going to keep the colors the same, but they want purple and black and pink glitter instead of smooth. And as well, these colors aren't representative of the heat transfer vinyl colors that I use either. So they might see this purple in a digital mock-up, and then the purple that I actually use is different. So I try to find something as close as I can. So what we're going to do is just go through a few steps. And again, this is something that's going to require you to have Designer Edition, Designer Plus, or Business to be able to do. I don't think that you can add your own patterns into your library if you have it upgraded above basic. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Google, and I was looking up a white glitter. So let's do purple glitter background, and then I click on tools. So click on tools, and then I go to size and I click large because I want a document that's going to be a large enough resolution that it's going to show up. And so this one's pretty similar to the Easy Weed, and I'm not going to look for exact because I'm just showing this as an example. But when I open the image, I'm going to view image, and there it is. It went ahead and downloaded it straight into my downloads, and sometimes it doesn't do that. And then we want to do a pink glitter background, and it's already set to large, so that's not a problem. Here's one that's kind of close. Let's see if it's not going to get any clearer than that. Let's go with this one. View image. I'm going to right click on it and save it to downloads. And then we wanted a black glitter. So I'm going to go black glitter. And let's go with this one. View image and save to downloads. And so I'm going to, for my own personal, I'm going to rename these pink glitter, black glitter, and purple glitter. And again, I'm working on a Mac, so it might be a little different than what you're using. The steps are the same, you just might have to do something a little different to get to it. And we're going to put this on a white toddler t-shirt. So I just Google image that as well, and I actually try to get actual shirts from my wholesaler. They'll have the shirts posted on their website, but again, for simplicity's sake, we're just going to find one, and this is a Gildan heavy cotton. That's a pretty common one to use. So we're going to save image to download, and then again we're going to rename this one toddler t-shirt. Okay, so we're going to go back to our image, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my library, and I'm going to see under local user. So we have my cloud, and then we have local user, and I have patterns. And so these are all the patterns that I've acquired in graphic bundles I've downloaded, or free commercial like digital scrapbooking type stuff. And what I want to do is I actually want my file explorer on the same page. So here's the ones that I've downloaded. I'm going to take my glitters, I'm going to drag them right into patterns. And so there they go. Sometimes takes a minute. You can see that number bump from 307 to 310. I don't want to drag the t-shirt over because we're going to do that a little different. So I want to take my 3 and my 13. I'm going to go to my fill patterns. And again, I'm running the V4 beta, so you might have something that looks a little different. So the first, like the top patterns, are usually the ones in the cloud, and then the second ones are the one I downloaded. There's my purple. I'm going to fill it with my purple. I'm going to select on my pink heart, and I'm going to fill it with the pink glitter. And then I'm going to select my black ones and turn them black glitter. So now you can see that it has kind of a glitter look to it. So then what I want to do, because I want to put it on a t-shirt, is I'm going to go to File and Merge. I'm going to go to my downloads, and I'm going to open my toddler t-shirt. I'm going to right click on it and send to back. So then I want to take my shirt, I'm going to select everything, and I'm going to group it together so that it stays where it is. And I can resize, put it on the shirt, and there you have a digital mock-up. You can adjust the size. If you happen to get a shirt, let's say you got an image of a shirt and the shirt's turned like this in the image, you can just turn your design to go this way. And then let's say you bought a printable heat transfer vinyl that you want to use, or let's say you're doing a car decal with printable adhesive vinyl. You can do that too. So like this, let's take this heart, and I wanted to say I had a printable vinyl that looked like this. I could fill it in with that pattern so that it gives an example of what that's going to look like. So again, we're just going to straighten everything back up here. And I want to group these back together. But you can do your digital file. So what I do is I have another file that's got my logo in it, but for an example, I want to do a watermark. So I'm going to type in my business name. I want to select just that, and it's not letting me. So let's, it's being a headache. I'm just going to move that. Okay. So I can move that out of the way. I can move that back. So I'm going to take this, and then let's just pick a font. You can use whatever font you like, or if you have an image already of your logo. And I'm going to color it. I'm going to hide my fill line, my cut line, and then I'm going to go here to my fill color and adjust my transparency. So by adjusting my transparency, I can make it kind of see-through, and I could put my business name right across the image, and I can turn it if I wanted to do it at an angle. I can adjust the size so that it will go wherever I want it to go, and then I'll unselect it. Now you can see how the spell check here is, I'm just going to add that to the dictionary. That's a new feature, I think. But you could weld it so that it's no longer a word, and then it won't show the little red squiggly lines. So again, with watermarking, you really, without some crazy intense watermarking that I would probably not do in studio, your watermark's not going to keep somebody from tracing it. If somebody really wants to trace an item, they're going to trace an item. The big thing with the watermark is so that if somebody's taking your photos and reposting them as their own work to try to sell an item, that's the big thing. Or if let's say I sent this to my customer and she wanted to order it, and then she sent a copy of it to her friend. Her friend now knows where it came from, and I usually have my website and all that stuff, but I'm not trying to promote anything, so I'm leaving that out right now. But it just lets people know where this came from, so that they can come back to you to order, or to keep people from reusing your photographs to promote their own business. So I don't worry about trying to obscure the image. I just try to worry about branding my product. So I have that, and then I'm not sure exactly how to go about doing it on a PC, but on a Mac, I just do like a screenshot. So I have hit Shift Command and the number 4. And you see how my cursor changed into crosshairs. Again, on a Mac, it's Shift Command number 4. You need to use a snippet tool. I think on a PC, you could just Google how to use a snippet tool, and it will give you directions. And then I take my thing and I drag it across my image like so. Okay. And so I did a screenshot. And then when I go to my files and I go to my desktop, oh, there's my screenshot, right? So I can rename this, and I typically will name it the customer's name, and I don't have a customer, so I'm just going to put in a name, and then I put in the item, because I do get repeat customers, and then I can go back and pull up all of the digital mocks that I've done for that customer, and I drop them into, I have windows in my business files, or other folders in these folders for repeat customers and whatnot, and then I can just send this file, however I feel like I need to, email or text or Facebook Messenger or whatnot, and they get that digital file, so that they can approve and make adjustments as needed. So that's how I do a digital mock-up. I hope it was helpful, and just let me know if you guys have any questions. Thank you.